So, you say that games are all hardcore and they pander to the hardcore gamers nowadays. Well, let me rest assure you there are still games out there for children nowadays that are safe and pander to family friendliness. Disney Universe just happens to be one of these games. Disney Universe is a 2011 cooperative action-adventure game published by the Great Disney Interactive Studios and developed by Eurocom. It is available for the PS3, Xbox 360, Wii, and also the computer, surprisingly enough. This game was released October 28th in 2011, and it features such well-known franchises as The Lion King and some Pixar movies like Monsters Inc. and even live-action movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, which you'll be seeing here right now. The Pirates of the Caribbean, that is. The game is somewhat mixture of Little Big Planet meets Disney with costumes. It's very interesting. It allows up to 4 friends to connect through local multiplayer and diversify 6 different worlds to defeat enemies, collect power-ups, and coins. There is a unique part of this game where enemies really try to hinder a player's progress by setting up traps or hiding key items, which can cause a little bit of trouble. The main attraction of this game is that players actually put on costumes, which is, kind of fun to do. You actually become the person that you like in the movies, whether it be Jasmine or a monster from Monsters Inc. or the legendary Jack Sparrow. And these costumes feature such movies as Alice in Wonderland, Tron, Legacy, Monsters Inc., Lilo and Stitch, The Little Mermaid, Aladdin, Lion King, Mickey Mouse, Robin Hood, Pirates of the Caribbean, Peter Pan, Sleeping Beauty, The Princess and the Frog, 101 Dalmatians, Cinderella, Snow White, The Seven Dwarfs, and many, many, many more, to include even The Nightmare Before Christmas. So there are a ton of costumes for you to play through and have different abilities in each costume. So it's a really good attraction of this game. This game combines a mixture of something simple like collecting coins, just like Mario does, as well as collecting some unique things and completing unique challenges. While the puzzles are fairly simplistic, the challenge is still here for a child to keep entertained. And the difficulty is not ramped up so hard that your kid will have to put down the game because he can't beat it. No, gone are the days of the NES difficulty. Here are the days of the puzzles that actually challenge the mind and not challenge the controller's durability. This game is very good pickup for children and an excellent family friend pickup, to say the least. So you're having company over for the holidays or for a birthday or maybe just something similar to a Christmas party or something like that. Well, have no fear, you need some entertainment for the children, right? They're going to be coming along and you adults need your privacy, right? We'll set them up in front of the Xbox, PS3, or Wii with this game, and you'll have no worries about what your children are actually participating in. Sure, there's a little bit of comedic violence here, but you don't see any blood. No one's getting slaughtered. There's no kill cams, there's no swearing over the mics, and even though interactions may be different online, I very much doubt that many older men will be playing this game and trying to get to your children. To say the least, Disney did do a great job picking the developer of this game and publishing it to a T, because they did a wonderful, marvelous job on this game. I have to say that for a child's game, I'm very, very impressed with the graphics and the character models and AI attacks. Even the AI cutscenes are pretty fun to watch. This guy here is charging at me and he's very, very strong. As you can see, he knocked me out in one big hit, which presents a problem. You don't want to lose all your stuff, so you gotta beat the mini-boss here. it's really fairly challenging if you really think about it. Now, while these games do contain things from these franchises, it's not an exact replica. So don't go in this expecting that you'll be playing the exact same levels as you would in the Nightmare Before Christmas, for example. You may not be facing down with the boogeyman, but what you will be doing is solving some great puzzles and having some great fun with your children if you do decide to play this with your kids. It's a great way to bring together the family in a family-friendly game. There's no Grand Theft Auto, no kill cams, as I've stated before, and just overall, a lot less violence than you might think of from a game nowadays, which is a pleasant surprise to say the least. Overall, I found myself to be satisfied and challenged with this game. If I really delve in deep with it, you can see some of the glitches, you can see where it might be not the best game in some areas, but the real question is, what games are you going to let your child play on the Xbox, the Wii, or the PS3? Sure, the Wii might be a little bit safer than the Xbox and the PS3, but there's not a ton of family-friendly games without being extraordinarily boring. As I've stated before, there are plenty of Xbox Live Arcade games out there, such as Family Game Night, but overall, the family type of gaming kind of has taken a back seat to this type of gaming environment, where the main thing that is taking front row seating is the hardcore gamers. And you don't need to pander to the hardcore gamers. You don't need to make your kid play Call of Duty when he's only 7 years old and he doesn't even understand half the stuff that's going on. Put down some wholesome family-friendly gaming here, challenge his mind to some simplistic puzzles that even he can solve at his early young age, and still be challenged with safely. If I had to give this game a rating, or who I would give it to, or tell that they should play it, I would definitely recommend it for children of the ages of, 3 to, let's say, 13. I believe when you get up into the teen years, you're getting a little bit too old for this game. But even I found myself enjoying myself in some of the experiences of this game. So even though it wasn't made for me, I still enjoyed myself as a 25-year-old man. And though I may not have children of my own, I definitely know that many parents out there are very concerned with what their children play. And as a wholesome game, all in all, I really enjoyed this pickup. Graphically speaking, I give it a B+. Of course, it doesn't look the best, but I definitely like the graphic stylings. It's sort of cel-shaded, looks really nice, and overall, really pleases my eyes. Sound, really good, on par. There's not too much voice acting. Whatever's there is there, and whatever's not is not. The sound effects are on, and that's about all you can ask for out of sound from a game like this. Controls are pretty simplistic. You won't have trouble with the controls. You won't have to read the manual. So controls get an A as well. Overall gameplay and replay value. While this game will offer you several hours of gameplay, overall you may not be playing it over and over again as an adult, but your child might be. And that's the important thing. So the real question is, what are you willing to pay for your child to have a wholesome gaming environment? $60? $50? $40? Or $30? It's really between you and your wallet, because this is a great pickup and a wonderful game for your children to play. It panders to puzzle solving while giving them a constant objective and allowing them to fail at the same time. An important lesson combination in life that can be taught through the wholesome movies of Disney. I'm Protomario, and I give this game an A+ rating for effort and everything else involved. Thanks for watching.